Welcome to TM2 Studios and D20 Legends. My name is Mike. I will be your DM for this evening. Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves, starting over here.
My name is Ashley, and I'm playing a High Elf Ranger named Shava.
Hi, my name is Remy. I will be performing as Trevor Sanguine, the cleric.
I am Billy Towers playing Joshua Hall, our barbarian human.
I'm Sean Lucaden, and I'm playing a Wood Elf Fighter, Zagai.
I'm Michael. I'm playing TJ Amberfeather, a human rogue.
Fantastic. Thank you all for being here and joining us at the table. I just want to quickly announce that if you go to our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TM2 Studios, and give us a follow, we get to 50 followers. We will be giving away a brand new copy of the Dungeons and Dragons 2024 Player's Handbook. So please go over there, click the button. Doesn't do anything, but put your name into the contest. Do that. We'll give it to you if you win, I guess, right? How it works?
Give or take.
Yeah.
You're the game master, man. You're
All right.
so.
So, who would like to give the recap?
You know what?
Nope, you did it last
I
week.
did do it last week.
Yep, you're out.
How about Zagan? Sorry.
I just slept the shots. I was
The narcolepsy kicked in last week. That's why. Huh?
Him and Joshua actually had some fun, but he doesn't know that. Anybody? Or am I gonna have to pick somebody?
I'm trying to see if I wrote anything down. I didn't.
You know what? I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let me. What's? Why are you waking me up? Oh, well, what happened? So it took all day. We got to Shady Hill or whatever. I hung out. With Trevor. You know, TJ ran off wherever TJ goes. Spy stuff. I don't know.
I went to see my sister. on, man.
Oh, well, that's right. Yeah. You didn't tell me that. We re-upped on supplies. Almost got ripped off by a guy with a for our cart. Luckily, we didn't. I met a hot blacksmith. I will be going back. Yeah, we re-upped. Trevor got, to see his family. Everyone got to see their family, and now we're on our way to Moundsville. I missed some stuff there, but I'm going back to sleep.
Watch out for the bump.
No! Damn it!
Sorry, potholes.
Oh, why is there the dirt road?
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's everything I have written down. See, hold
A
on.
whole lot missed.
Hold on, wait. I have a reason though. I did not write down everything that happened to TJ because I was not there.
That's fair
And that
enough.
would be
Your
medicated.
player wasn't, or your character wasn't, but you were still around and
No, I
listening.
You also forgot that I accompanied you when you met that hot blacksmith.
Details.
Details. What did we just talk about? Details.
question. Did we leave Shady Hill?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
on
on.
our way
On
to
the road
Shady.
to Monsville. Okay.
So to fill in the gaps,
Like that pothole.
like a giant bottle,
Between his ears.
our group spent a day and a half on the
Bottle
road
with-
traveling to Shady Hill, trying to determine what they were going to do with the ruin stone that they have now in their possession.
What am I doing?
Many of the group did not know what the secretive nature of TJ's behavior was until he announced what was going on. En route to Shady Hill, upon arrival, the party did split. TJ went off on his own while the rest went to stay at Trevor's Chateau.
Chateau Oakwell.
Oakwell, yeah.
Well,
And TJ went to his brother-in-law and sister's home. Discovered some information about Zane Marshall. Also discovered some other information that was going on behind the scenes of what they were doing in preparations for the future.
Mhm.
Over at Chateau Oakwell, there seems to have been a little mischief going on where Trevor became a little paranoid and wanted to make sure that his funds were still there, and they were.
Someone touched my stuff.
they didn't get to the good booze though, so it's okay.
That has yet to be investigated or
Yep.
figured out. We will hopefully come back to that. In the interim, Joshua and Zagine had a fantastic breakfast that morning, thanks to Chateau Oakwell and Trevor's cooking.
Yep.
Some shopping was done. Some friendships were made. They tried to acquire some horses and eventually made a bargain with the stable master there in
Cody.
Shady Hill. They secured a wagon, a carriage, along with a horse.
2 horses.
Two horses.
2 horses and a cart.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd call
Well,
it a carriage.
Well, it was a fancy cart.
It's better than a wagon.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they departed after some last minute running around of people having to do certain things, tell his sister that he didn't need the horses and yada yada.
Yeah.
And Trevor speaking with his brother and obtaining a nice gift.
Yeah. Very nice. Good.
And so off they rode into the sunset. On their way to Drakmore Academy. At least that's the destination.
That's the destination.
We'll see if they get there.
Wouldn't it be to sunrise because we're going east?
We're stopping in.
Well, you were
Okay, it's on the way
leaving
to Drakmore.
midday.
Ah,
Yeah.
So you were-
the sun would be at our back.
You know,
Mhm.
traveling into the sunset.
No, away from the sunset.
Into the sunset. This is the way my world works now.
We rode to
I'm
the
just
left.
going with it now. I've done it so many times. I'm not tracking anymore.
now just watch. It's going to be that all of a sudden now.
Nope,
it's east.
shut up.
It's gonna go back and forth, back and
It's
forth.
just gonna stay with daylight.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The sun comes up, the sun goes down.
Years of summer.
It's 2 celestials playing badminton with the sun. You know, just
It'll be years of winter.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
I just imagine Paul.
All right. And that's where we left off. You guys were headed out on the road traveling. All right. How long did we determine it was going to take you to get there? It's gonna be a few
I think
days,
2
right?
days.
Couple days, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah,
Was that something?
something along those lines.
It's about 55 miles to Moundville,
No, 2 days to Moundville.
and then let's
Like
see.
2 days to Drakmore from there.
About that. Mountville was
Another 40 miles after that. Another 2 days. So 2 days on the road.
4.5.
So 4.5 days.
2.5 days to Moundville, 2 days to
Yep.
Drakmore.
So you guys have left Shady Hill.
I thought we got into a camp spot.
Do a camp spot?
I thought we
I
did,
don't
or did we? Did I can't.
we at least made our first.
I thought we were
day.
like
Yeah,
just.
we
Okay.
at the end of the first day.
End of the
Then a
first
half
day.
day. We left.
Oh, that's right, because I made my what are they called? Call shrubs. So it was the
Yeah,
end of the first day.
That's right.
made the culture.
End of the first day. So, did we do a watch or anything like that? I don't recall.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because
All right.
I think I had first watch.
Gotcha. All right. So morning comes. Everybody's taking their long rest.
Oh, by the way, just a reminder to everyone, each of you has 5 hit points beyond max now because of aid spell.
For 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours. Make,
So
make a note of that, Shava.
that 8 hours starts now?
Technically, I was second watch, so that means that 4 hours
have already
have already gone up.
You should be the last watch if you're going to do
4
that.
hours.
But then I have to actually
Yeah.
lose
Oh,
spell slots.
Yeah.
for
So
it.
he does it before he does his.
before he
that way
does.
He
goes
regains
to
the
sleep.
spell
Okay,
slot.
gotcha.
I see how he's trying to manage his
We've done worse.
things. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fine.
We've done worse. We've done
Yeah.
far worse.
It's a little skimming.
So everybody's actively partaking in their training regiments.
Yes.
Yes, always. Said I do my Tai Chi.
Uh-oh. IG.
I took monk, so
Does anybody, you got any weapons you're going to change out or anything like that? Make it known now.
Nope.
nope. Same ones.
Same ones.
At least for my rogue, it's same ones.
All right.
Warhammer and longsword.
Because it's that's why I'm doing the Tai Chi is the whole unarmed combat.
Unarmed combat. There you go. All right.
I'm just burning whatever breakfast is on the
Burn,
pan.
he's
Just,
burned it.
oh no, I'm like the residues. I'm just like
Oh,
that's the focus. Just scalding everything off of the cast iron.
there you go.
I forgot.
Cleaning it up. All right. You're back on your way, back on the road. Headed to Moundville.
I'll drive.
You're going to drive? All right. I mean, it's a pretty easy task, but give me a survival check.
Survival. Okay. Right.
Or maybe survival.
Okay. Part of me wanted that to fail. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, you're on a road. You're not really. The DC wasn't very high at all. Yep, navigating. There are some passerbys along the way. Let's see. Let's see. So you would have left midday ish, getting about a half day's travel in that first time. So
10 miles.
you're about at the crossroads, right?
Sure.
Yep. So you'll be able to
Start
travel
looking up, man.
another 24-ish miles,
About 25.
right? Yep. All right. So you're traveling along the road, stopping to take your urination breaks or whatever you need to do to, eating on some food as you travel. There's passerbys here or there traveling with carts or, caravans of, produce or trade goods or whatnot, just people passing by. The day goes by pretty much uneventful, and you're pretty much nearing where the fork in the road is. You're about 5 miles out to where the road would turn to the north and head towards Moundville. You're approximately 20 miles outside of Moundville at this point.
Want to go to Monzo or just continue on straight on to Drakmore?
I have business in Moundsville just for a little bit. I want to check out my sword, and there's apparently somebody that I can
We can do that at Drakmore.
do that at Jackmore too.
All right, so we'll just go through.
I'm
I
down.
plan on stopping at Moundville on the way back.
All right.
I have questions that need answering from a certain somebody. Certain guild master.
So I can do the magical, have somebody check the magical property and Jackmore.
Should be able to.
And probably for cheaper than you would at Mountville.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, even better. I like cheap. I don't have much gold. Speaking
We
of,
all wear badges from Drakmore, so I figured alum would get some sort of discount or consideration.
So the evening comes to a close as you set up your camp, pitch your tents, so to speak. Campfire ablaze.
Roll out the
Beside
bedroll.
fork in the road. This is
Like I-
kind of near where there was some. I think you guys had been kind of had this region before where
Yep.
an incident had taken place. So
Yeah, we dealt with that incident last time.
yes, you did. Who's taking first watch?
I will.
Oh, okay. I'll take
Shaba.
last watch.
Shaba steps up.
I'll do middle watch.
I've already called it.
Huh?
I've already called it.
Oh,
for,
I'll do last.
for health reasons.
Wants to be able to cast a spell.
I get it.
This leads half the day, we get an extra 5 points.
All right, Shava. Give me a perception check as the rest of your group beds down for the evening. Fire blazing.
9.
Yeah. Your watch goes by uneventful
Okay.
as the sun dissipates over the horizon behind the mountains. You're reminded again that winter is upon you as the cold air creeps in. It is a clear night sky as the stars begin to emerge. A second watch, Trevor.
Right. As I wake up, I'm just gonna be like, all right. Hey. Yeah, just treat it like the font scene, like, hey. All right, and I'll start my watch from then.
Give me a perception check.
Right. Natural 20 or 25.
As the evening grows darker, flurries begin to fall.
Cool.
As the once clear sky now becomes covered in cloud, rounding out the stars beyond your vision. And snow starts to descend upon the camp. Watch goes by uneventful. You cast your aid. Everybody gets 5 temporary hit points for the next 8 hours.
Not temporary.
Well, for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
And TJ's taking last watch. Is that my understanding?
Yep.
All right.
I run to the wagon and just lie down in there, just like for as little coverage as possible.
I stoke the fire.
Stoke the fire. The flames grow higher, generating more warmth around the campfire. Give me a perception check.
14.
14.
I think it was 14. Or was it 16? Perception plus 5. Yeah, 14.
In the dark, the snow continues to fall. Inch upon inch, the snow begins to mount up. The watch goes by uneventful, but as morning draws near, there's about a foot of snow on the ground at this point.
What?
Damn. Heavy wet, light and fluffy.
Heavy wet.
Oh, God.
Everybody wakes up.
I pop out of the carriage. Like, dang. It's a lot of snow.
From under a blanket of snow, you just see a body rise up. Fucking cold.
You slept out in the stars and not in your tent?
Thought I cold. And I go and limp over to the cart and just move over.
Hey.
Just don't care. Move. Move, and you won't get wet.
The
Move.
reason I stoked the fire.
I'm getting out of the carriage and going straight for the fire.
In the meantime, I'm wondering how long this is gonna last. So I'm gonna cast Druidcraft and throw down a sensory effect predict.
Predict the weather.
Ooh.
What is this called
It's
again?
called
Druid
weather
Craft.
sensor. You
Druid.
create a tiny harmless sensory
Cantrip.
effect, predicts the weather.
In that location for the next 24 hours.
Oh, in that location for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just
Just this location, that is.
well.
I mean, it depends on how you define a location.
I'm gonna say technically a plane is a location.
Yeah, that's true.
We will be getting some winds coming from the west.
Right.
And a high pressure is coming from the south.
Okay, Al Roker.
You get the sense that for the next 24 hours, it'll be cloudy, windy, and cold. No more snow, but the snow is upon the ground, and the chill is in the air. And with the cloud cover, yeah, snow's probably going to stay.
I'll buy a tent next time we get into.
Anything else you would like to glean from your druid craft? You want to know the temperature? 29 degrees.
I was more or less trying to find out if it's going to continue to snow and get even worse, or that was my.
No,
that was
not
my
for the
main-
next 24
That
hours.
was my main, objective in studying to find
It's
that
going
out.
to be cold and windy.
And probably icy because it's below freezing in spots.
They travel a little different. So
In that case, I'm gonna take some of the blankets that we got from the stables and put them on the horses so that they're actually kept warm, and harness them up and just look at everyone and go. I say we just position it and quick so that we can at least deal more with this snow along the way. Yeah.
All right.
I'm fine with that program.
Cool. Or cold.
Can't you? Fire, melt the snow.
I could cause a roaring fire that would probably burn the plains.
It won't be cold.
I'd rather not have to deal with a person on in my repertoire.
Fine.
Just put on an extra layer.
Grumbles with a blanket over him. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I'm not one for cuddling, but Josh.
Don't. No.
Are you sure? I'm a little tall, man.
No.
Yeah, you look like you could.
I'm fine.
All right. Anyone else?
I'm good.
Take,
You know.
I'm driving, so
I'm sitting next to you now. I don't want to be in back.
All right. Don't say I'm not offering to keep you all warm and myself.
Hypothermia hasn't made me that desperate yet.
All right, breakfast is had. As you all, in some form or another, try to maintain some general warmth, whether it's bundling up with blankets, layering it with clothes. Winter's here. You load up your cart, carriage, stow your gear, and head back out onto the road. Again, this will be difficult terrain moving through here, so it'll slow your movement down.
Okay. Times like this, I wish I had freedom of movement to apply to the horses.
Yeah. So given the snowfall, the distance to Moundville, you're able to make within the next day. So it'll take you a full day just to get to Moundville from where you're.
So, we should stop in Mountville just for the night.
Fine.
Right?
As it's been a long day of, people pushing on the carriage to help move through the snow, getting the horses to move through. It's been an arduous journey just to get here. You are all well exhausted. Yeah, Moundville is yours. What would you like to do?
Anyone know where good places to stay around here? Or get some food, drinks?
We've been here a couple of times.
Yep.
My thoughts are we could just head over to one of our old locations.
Good with that?
Kind of follow your guys' lead. I don't really know where to go.
Wonder if we can get some skis for the wagon or for the carriage. I'll just let's skate along. Does that take a while,
Just switch over.
Joshua?
Hmm.
Would you happen to know if how long it would take to switch out the wheels for some skis or something for the wagon?
I would have no idea.
Okay,
I can give it a shot.
just thought I'd ask.
Not my forte.
Okay.
DM, what time of day is it right now?
Evening.
Evening?
Yep, as it's taking you the full day of travel just to get here.
And we're in Moundsville now?
And you're in Moundville now.
Well, now that the question has been asked, can I take a look at the cart and see if that's even a possibility? Switch over some wheels for sled type,
I mean, it's an axle-based cart carriage. I mean, it could take some doing how long it's going to take. I'm able to determine, but I mean, a little finagling, you could probably rig something up that would take the wheels off, and
Mm-hmm.
you would have to build some sort of
Can trap shit.
Strap skis to the wheels and go.
Well, the other problem is when the snow is gone eventually, or potentially,
Take the skis off.
we have to revert back. So I don't, just bear in mind.
I just thought I'd bring it up. We're fighting.
Well, we could do-
I mean, these are thin wooden wheels. They should cut right through the snow. They shouldn't be bothered by it that much. Horses are probably having more of an issue with footing. And
Well, and the ground is
Right.
wet and soft. So moving through here will be
Skis could
thin wooden wheels and wet, muddy terrain.
the. I want to double check just to see how long it could last. Maybe I can give the horses a little extra oomph. Although it might only be for like an hour or something like that.
And most of the ground as you get into Moundville is mostly, around the road is mud because it's been well traversed, so very sloppy.
Ugh. Sorry, man. Knowing,
Just imagine it. Yeah.
yeah, knowing Minnesota snow
Uh-huh.
and how,
Oh, 10 times worse. 10 times
I know.
worse.
yeah.
I'm thinking the skis might not really do that much because you're gonna be
Well,
like,
once we
flat-
get out of
flat,
town,
it's gonna like hit that.
it was more along the lines of once we get back onto the road.
Got it.
And by the way, that extra oomph for the horses only lasts an hour, so wouldn't be worth it.
All right.
Would it be worth it
Moundville
to
is yours. What would you like to do? I'd say
Is it late in the day?
it's evening time.
I don't know.
We'll
I
find a
was just
spot to
wondering if
stay
it would
for
be
starters.
Getting in late.
worth increasing the horse's speed when we're on the road in the snow.
How?
Long strider.
Again, that's only for an hour,
Yeah, that's true.
so
Might not be worth it. That is true.
yeah, let's find an inn and then we'll decide what we're going to do.
Okay.
Was the inn that we stayed at last time?
I
Does
forget.
anybody remember?
That was so long.
I remember it had a catchy name,
We were here for
Emerald or something.
It was for a festival.
It was for
Yeah.
the
You're
festival.
close.
Yeah, it was the
Some sort of gem.
Sapphire.
Yeah. The sapphire.
Sapphire.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
How my brain works is
The Sublime was the tavern that you guys hung out
the
at.
Sublime.
Oh, I know.
I've got
I
that
could
written.
go for some food and a drink or two.
Same here.
Help relax the mind, relax the body after all that being cold the whole way up here.
Well, then why don't you guys go get us some seats and we'll take care. Some of us will take care of the inn establishment.
Sure.
We only need one, right? And
Need
we're
one.
we're thinking 3 rooms.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Sounds good.
So I'll go get the rooms.
Trevor heads into the Sapphire,
Mhm.
heads to the front desk, and you obtain 3 rooms.
Right. 1, 2, 3. How much is that?
That'll be a total of 6 gold.
6 gold. Okay. And I'm going through like that because I'm bundled up like this. I'm just like, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a cover. 4, 5, 6. Here you go.
Thank you. And they hand you your keys to your room, and you've been here before.
I drop off the stuff in that I'm going to use as my room and then head straight for.
Head up the stairs, go into your room, unload your gear, freshen up a bit.
Oh, I'm putting the coat back on and waddling my way over to wherever it is everybody else is.
Sure. Meanwhile, while Trevor is headed into the Sapphire to obtain your rooms, you guys are waiting, going somewhere else. What are you doing?
Getting a table at the Sublime, I guess.
So you head to the Sublime, right where it is, down the street and around the corner. Well, and it's busy. It's a busy evening. Music is playing. Just as rowdy as it was the time that you were here before. Brings back memories of your brother. playing on the stage, getting the crowd going. Yeah, little nostalgia, a little sadness. And you're able to find a table. Waitress comes over, takes your order. It's about 15-20 minutes before Trevor enters and joins you all. Yeah, bundled up.
What? You know what?
We got the rooms.
Thank you.
I'll sit down after unlayering.
Sure. And it's warm. The fire's keeping the place there. It's stoked to the max. Plenty of dancing and music going around, so it is very cozy as well as entertaining. Food is delicious. Drinks are good and strong.
Trevor, I'm sorry to have to ask this question. Have you ever been kicked out of here or done any crazy shenanigans around here?
I think the only thing crazy that happened was Joshua got into a fight and someone asked for a healer, which I immediately told him to walk it off.
Broke 3 of his ribs.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
do I dare ask what happened?
I was bored.
Bored and drunk?
No, just bored.
Just bored? Oh, I'd hate to see what happened if you were also drunk.
I'm warming myself up with the alcohol.
Yes, you are.
I slide you over your drink. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Keep them coming.
Uh-oh.
Yes, the fond memory of Joshua's fight.
First nat 20 of the campaign. Poor bastard.
I think that's him over there. Hey, buddy.
He leaves quickly.
Oh, you do not see your adversary.
Sorry, I think you're seeing things.
You're always seeing
Yeah.
things.
No.
That is good stuff. How many of you had so far, Trevor?
Just 2.
Okay.
Only 2.
Let's keep track.
So what exactly were you guys here for before?
Just passing through.
A festival.
Oh, what kind of festival was it?
Harvest,
Oh,
if I remember correctly. Harvest?
It was festival of the feast.
Yep.
Feet. I can't remember.
Feast.
Beats.
Feats. F-E-A-T.
I remember there being a lot of pie, so I thought it was feast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was just before the ocean dude went all crazy.
Now that was
Feet
fun.
Festival. Or Feats of Valor Festival.
There you go.
Something like
You know, maybe we should come here during the what do they call it? Not the equinox, but the solstice. I'm sure they have something fun to do then.
You don't need any more encouragement to drink and fornicate than you already have.
I just want to have some fun. It's not like we have to be on the job all the time. I mean, if so, I can start burning things down right here and right now. I mean,
oh God.
Hey,
One of these
like this
times,
place.
one of these times, I've tried a couple times, but I'm gonna still start stealing drinks from you when I notice it being too much. I've failed a couple times, but one of these times I'm gonna stop.
You really like playing with fire, don't you?
Yeah, that he does. That he does.
But it doesn't work because somehow or another he's even in his drunken stupor he still
He's a professional.
figures out
Leave
that
him
I'm trying
alone.
to help him.
Mm-hmm.
on that note, I could use another. Thank you.
Mhm.
I watch him carefully. Is he actually drinking or is he faking it again?
I'm off the clock, so.
Right.
He's
And
drinking.
he's enjoying it.
Okay.
I suddenly
He's
try to
actually
remember if
drinking.
this is a fireproof like jacket. Like, did they rub some sort of oil on it? No, probably not.
No.
Oh, oh well.
Probably.
It's been real.
There's no resistance.
No, no, it wouldn't.
Now that I'm level 4.
It wouldn't matter anyway.
Just gonna be a whole bunch of fan service from now on. Whenever I burn things down, it's just gonna be, where are my clothes? Ha ha! That's Remy talking, not Trevor. Anyway.
Do I hear any like background conversations?
Give me a perception check. I mean, it is quite noisy, so do it at disadvantage.
15.
15 on disadvantage. I mean, there's quite a number of conversations going on. Some, there's kind of a little bit of an argument between what appears to be a husband and a wife over the tip. Some of the conversations, just people talking about, politics that are happening within the city. Yeah, just normal conversations. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Loud music, lots of people having a great time. Sublime has been and continues to be a welcoming, happy party spot for you all. The evening grows into the wee hours. How long do you guys plan on staying?
Oh, not that long.
Not, yeah, no.
No.
Long enough.
Long enough for a constitutional saving throw. How many
Some
drinks have you
players-
had?
Just 3.
3.
Just 3.
All right, we'll hold off for now.
Dang it.
You are a veteran.
Do we really think those sleds would help the car? Even if we just put them over the wheels?
Hard to say.
I
I
don't,
don't
want to
know.
put I don't want to put effort into this and then nothing comes of it.
Well, I mean, it was a thought. If not, we'll just keep on plowing ahead. Ooh, a plow. We could probably get like a cow catcher and put it in front of the horses and just mow down all of that snow.
I'll keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
What's in this stuff? Wow.
I'm just gonna and just lower it just a little bit. All right, good night. Go over to the Sapphire.
Sure.
I'm gonna join Joshua.
Joshua and Shaba head back to the Sapphire.
I'm heading back too for.
Along with Zagai.
And then when I
Yeah, I'm going back.
DJ followed in suit. Trevor left alone. His own devices.
oh god.
He contemplates what he's going to do.
Maybe one question.
I look at the near empty cup, and then just contemplate. I think that's enough. Liquid worship. Maybe we'll have more fun in Dropmore. And I get up and I make sure to bundle up, and that's not the Sapphire. Oh, it's the other way. Okay, and eventually make my way.
You got it. Y'all eventually make it back to the Sapphire. Head up to your rooms.
Before I go up to my room, I ask the front desk for parchment, well, pen and paper,
Oh,
essentially.
yeah.
And I immediately just start drawing out designs when I get to my room of like what the sled wheels would entail, trying to put something together.
Interesting.
Not that. Damn it. No.
Give me give me a straight intelligence roll.
Interesting.
Nice. Just looking
Nope.
over his shoulder like,
No. You know.
12. Nah.
I mean, you come up with some designs that you think are feasible, but you're not 100% confident. That
Yeah, and I'm trying not to mess up the structural integrity. The cart
Right.
still needs to be a cart
Yeah.
when these things are taken off. So I'm gonna go with the one that I think is gonna cause the least amount of mayhem. I'm like, all right, I'll try that in the morning. Zoop. Go to bed.
All right. Evening comes to a close. Day goes by. Warm, comfy beds. A big change from the previous evening of in the wild. It's very comforting for you all. Daylight comes. Y'all wake up. Long rest again if anybody needs it. Now that really much has happened, so
I think
continue your training regiments.
those 5 hit points are gone that we had.
Yep.
That is correct. Yep, they were gone hours ago.
Second win, or no, durable training.
Durable training.
Durable training. Go outside. Take my shirt off and just
Shiver.
and just try to control my breath as I'm. Ooh. Ooh.
In Constitution saving throw.
All
See
right.
how well this goes.
Oh, look at that. John, look at that.
Oh, nice.
He wants
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
For a big roll of that's 24.
Cold.
Yes. Bitter.
There's moments where you feel the tremble. You push through. Hold your ground. It's the fire as this fire rages within you to keep you warm.
And I
So
remember-
concentrate.
And because I wanted to do a second wind thing from a fighter, like I remember I'm sitting in a bucket, kind of like a bath thing, and he is pouring ice. Where he's getting this ice, I don't know, but he's pouring ice in. He's like, control your breath. Can't control it. Breathe, breathe. And then I'm like, nope, fuck it. Go back in, put my shirt on, put all my jackets.
I was gonna say, I walked out, headed to the general store, and give me a nice slap on the back. Good job.
While he's doing this, I step out. I notice him, and while I have this huge slab of beef ribs, and I'm just like, hey, don't mind me. And for my training, I'm just igniting it and searing it. As a,
Yeah.
His mouth.
Did you take Warlock or something?
I mean, I can currently I've changed my elven cantrip to produce flame.
Oh,
So now I
Gotcha.
can focus on fire and
I got you.
Just-
I got you. I got you.
just be like, "How you doing, buddy?"
It's the
Cold.
seared
And-
cooking meat aroma.
Cold.
Yes.
I have the hand mark, and I turn around. I don't know if it's there, but I just feel a big old red hand mark on my back.
Stinging.
The bed.
We're going to be heading out soon, so don't stay in there too long. Otherwise, you're going to charge the room again.
How big is the steak?
It's a good rib. Couple of ribs now.
Cool. I take out my sword. I cut off a piece. I poke it and I
That's for everybody.
put it back on. Put the sword away.
Sear the area where he cut into it, just like doesn't even respect hygiene. You know, but
I'm going to a general store to buy a
Okay.
tent.
Gotcha.
I just had a bedroll.
We'll get to that. As we wrap up with these two.
I'm done.
I'm good.
Joshua heads back in.
Yeah.
Trevor finishes cooking his breakfast. Anybody else need to do anything?
I'm gonna head to the general store with TJ and get
All
that
right.
as well.
I'm just gonna hang out with Joshua and Trevor.
All right. Who stayed in the three? Because he had 3 rooms. So who was bunking with who?
I'd bunk with Joshua.
All right. There's
I'm assuming it was us two, and then the
Curious.
female, the lady of the group got her
Got
own
her own
room.
room.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me also. All right. So Shava and TJ, there are 2 general stores.
Closest.
Okay. About a 10-minute walk. Not too far. Then you pull up outside a store and it's called the Hourglass.
Okay.
You head in. The young female woman behind the counter as you enter, and it has, just general supplies of sporting goods,
I'm looking for
tents, camping,
yeah.
that kind of
I
stuff.
need a
So,
tent, and maybe if they've got heavier cloaks. I mean, I've got travel clothes, which should be in
got travel clothes.
already, but
Yeah.
if they've,
Get into it,
something
man.
specific of
Where's the old
228 is
220
the middle of the gear stuff.
gear? Let's get to the gear. What you want to buy? All right.
I've got a bedroll, but I want to have a tent to kind of keep the snow off in case it does snow again.
Right.
I don't want to sleep outside.
Tent. Yep. 2 gold for that.
And like I said, I already have traveler's clothes, so I don't know if there's, if there's such a thing as finding like a heavy winter cloak, something like that.
Sure. There's plenty of cloaks that are hanging on the rack there.
Find something nice and heavy and warm.
It's not a white wolf cloak, but it's. But
I
it'll
also
do.
took.
Unless they got a magical cloak of the north or something.
How much money do you get?
Not that much, unfortunately. Enough for the cloak and the tent and the cloak,
Sure.
pretty much.
Yep.
So.
Easy enough. We'll say altogether, tent, cloak, 5 gold. Do you need to buy anything, or you
Just the tent.
you're getting a tent also?
Yep.
That'll be 2 gold out of your pocket.
There you go. Of
Thank you. I appreciate your business. Come back anytime.
course.
I mean, and you look around the stuff, and it's nice gear. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, this is mountain.
Yeah. No, I know.
Place. One of the places here. Yeah.
Looking for a little extra protection from the weather at
Yep.
night and while we're riding. So.
Yep. Yeah, especially if you're out riding, the heavy cloak will help. Keep the wind off you.
Yeah.
The wind that usually.
Oh, it's a hooded cloak. It would be what
Yes.
I was looking
Yes,
for.
for sure. Yeah. Add that to your inventory. Add a tent to your inventory. Easy enough to procure. Come back anytime.
You.
Appreciate your business. And again, enjoy Mount Grove. Grab your stuff. Make your way back. Sean or Zagine, Joshua, and Trevor, what are you guys up to as these two are out shopping?
A thought occurred to me, Joshua. I'm gonna go grab a weaver's kit.
A weaver's
Yep, that is what I am proficient in.
weaving?
Weaver's tools.
Weaver's tools.
Yep.
Oh
Assume that's gonna be.
no, sorry. Something popped into my head, but then at the same time, Remy would know that. Trevor would.
What Joshua does.
I think I know what you're coming up with. Interested.
The weaver's kit?
Yep, it's Weaver's Tools 221.
21.
Right under Tinker's.
Weaver's tools.
Sewing.
All that kind of good stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, 1 gold for that. Mark
Yep.
that off your inventory,
Yep.
and then add your weaver's tools to your inventory.
All right, just this.
As I remember the cold night from the night before, being outside and then seeing these guys go back to the store, my mind
People are
like,
going to the store, they go back, and then somebody else goes to the store.
yeah, should all got together, but
We should have, but
I'm
This is your guys' group. This is what you guys do.
this isn't even the first time this has happened.
I know. Why don't we go together? What's wrong with us?
We all got other things to do.
But I want to avoid being completely shivering cold
Okay.
like the night before, so I'm
Sure.
going and I'm gonna buy. I forget. Oh, 1 second. I had the gold right now. Okay, I'm gonna buy the. I think it's a blanket for.
Or bedroll, one of the two.
Yeah.
Either or.
I don't know which one's better technically. The
They
blanket.
both grant the same thing. I know what you're looking at.
It basically, if it does happen to get extremely cold, it grants advantage on saving throws. The blanket, I don't know if the bedroll does that too.
A blanket is
Automatically
5 silver.
sees.
A bedroll is
Yeah.
1 gold.
See, the
Yeah.
bedrolls to me is better because it says, well, in a bedroll, you automatically succeed on saving throws
Oh,
against extreme.
and
cold.
it's
There you go.
the same in the blanket.
Well, the blanket just gives you advantage.
Got it.
That's why
Think about
I prefer the bedroll.
Sure.
But
that
that
makes sense.
doesn't do much for being buried in snow. That's why I got the tent.
Yeah, that is true. That's kind of. Would that be bad if I should also buy a tent? The tents hold 2, right?
Yeah, they
So-
hold 2 people.
Are you guys together?
No.
Oh yeah, we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is player to player I'm
Okay.
talking, not
All
character to
right, just
character.
checking.
Yeah.
I'm being helpful.
Just have a conversation about that.
But however,
Yeah.
I mean, I really did earlier. Was thinking about a tent, but but then I was gonna blanket because of the saving throw when I was reading it. But I mean, a tent does make a lot of sense, actually.
It's up to you,
I'm
Sean.
gonna buy a
And
tent.
Zagine. Whatever you want to do.
Zagine's buying a tent.
Zagine's buying a tent. All right, 2 gold for the tent. 1 gold for the bedroll. Right? You getting
Yep.
both?
I'm getting both.
All right, so 3 gold. Mark it off your inventory, and then add your tent and your bedroll.
And there might be one more thing if I have enough. It was a hood. I'd like to buy a hooded lantern,
A
which is
hooded lantern.
yeah. Burns oil as fuel to cast bright light, 30-foot radius. I can
Sure.
dim it down to a 5-foot radius, so you can kind of
Yep.
do it. So just to have light in the.
Yep.
So that's 5 gold, right?
That how much it is for a hooded lantern?
So it
Yeah.
says.
5 gold, yep. Burns oil as fuel.
Do I have to find? I have to buy
oil.
one.
Yeah,
Yep,
oil,
oil
oil,
is
yeah.
1 silver.
Yep. Just gonna buy one thing of oil
Yep.
to start.
Pound of oil.
Okay.
That'll last for a while. Well, depending on how much you use it, but should last a while.
Not there. Since you're giving me a hard time for helping the man out of character, I won't go with the next thought that because you're gonna harp on me.
There's probably something better.
No, I was going to remind him of something.
Remind him.
You're an elf. Why do you need a lantern?
Oh, and I also have the Druidcraft thing where I can.
Too late. You've already bought it.
I bought it. Yep.
You have dark vision as an elf. Why do you need a lantern?
Well, if somebody's in my tent with me, then I'll have some light.
Try to be prepared, you know.
I view dark vision. Maybe I was viewing around, so I know dark vision you can see like in the dark, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'm assuming with light you can probably still see. I mean, they're same distance, but just light
Depends
makes,
on how
like,
long on.
if I want to read or something, I'm assuming I would want to have some light, potentially. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just roll with that. That's what we're going with.
Okay.
Good point, though. I appreciate that.
Good character. Light on, light off. Light on, light off. Light on, light off.
Because he spent a good part of the morning.
I was hoping to take 10 minutes to go
Some
get-
people heading out, coming back. Some people heading out, coming back.
Jesus. Should have only taken 10 minutes to go out and grab
Joshua
a tent and
spent
come
some
back.
time
and get-
examining the cart, trying to figure out if his plan's going to work.
You know,
Do you just want to hit the road, or
I have that. Another
I mean, sure, but I think we should wait for the rest of the party to get back from their shopping.
no,
I have
obviously.
this wonderful thing called light.
Now, I had a weird dream where we just put snowshoes on the wheels.
Trevor, I need you to stop drinking strange this.
What have you been drinking?
Oh, hi!
I hear that one. I'm like,
Same thing as you guys. I mean,
oh, I don't think so.
it wasn't too flammable.
Too flammable?
No, because if it was too flammable, we'd all be up in flames.
Oh, that's true. But then again, I was the one sliding you your drinks in the first place. Remember
What were
that?
you
Yeah, it
giving
was-
him?
Just whatever the waitress was giving me, so figured he'd like it.
Wasn't bad. I mean, had a good earthy flavor to it. Had a little bit of spice at the very end, and went down smooth. But I mean, nothing to write home about.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Why are you asking?
Just asking.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good.
A little worried about who's been touching my stuff, but I'm okay.
My money's on Veronica,
Who's Veronica?
the violent one.
That's Violet.
My money's on Violet.
Yeah, Violet would have definitely made more of a spectacle. And Octavia wouldn't have left any kind of traces.
Hmm.
And Edgar wouldn't lie to me. Lied to me. Anyway, why don't we just get on the road and have enjoy the atmosphere?
Sounds
The
like a plan to me.
cold, cold atmosphere.
One day at a time.
I know TJ will appreciate us getting moving.
I'm at a point now, I don't give a fuck.
Would you like to stop before we head out to get some information from our friends?
Get that on the
Guild?
way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of this thing as soon as possible.
Let's go then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Get off onto the road.
You head to the stables, fire your horse and cart, waiting outside as everybody returns, shopping, load your gear, and head out into the wild as you leave Mountainville in the rearview mirror.
You know, I always wondered why we had rear view mirrors here. I mean, it's not like the horses could back up.
No, but it's for us to see.
Just a whole lot of nothing back there.
Yeah, but there might be something one day.
Mm,
It is a peculiar spot, though. Why right there?
got me. Just having fun.
Yep. So riding along, having your conversations, eating your rations as you go. And again, and it's still a sloppy, not as difficult as it was the day before, but it's still impeding some movement. You managed to get about halfway from Mountville to Dragmore, a little bit less actually, before your day comes to a close. Guys, set up your camp, put up your tents, get out your bedrolls,
Get a fire
get
started.
a fire started. You can't imagine you're camping just off the road.
I walk up to TJ and light my lantern right in front of him.
And snuff out the lantern.
Your lantern goes cold.
I'll just fire it right back.
Prestidigitation. And I start the campfire.
Your lantern goes out and the fire pit goes hot. Who's, go ahead.
I was just gonna say here, TJ, I'll give you a little help and use produce flame to, if I remember correctly, produce flame allows you to control the temperature of the fire, or is that a different one?
I'm just using prestidigitation to start a campfire.
No, you'll have to read that one
I'll look it up
when
later.
you get to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
With
It was just
produce
for fun.
flame?
yeah,
Somebody's juggling.
it was just for fun. So we can
Yep.
move on.
That's fine. All right. Who's taking first watch?
I can take first watch this time,
Okay.
unless
Oh.
Trevor wants to.
No, I'll take second. It's the most opportune for me.
Okay.
All right, Sean's. As you have cleared the area, packed down the snow, set up your tents, fire's raging, the others head off to bed. Give me a perception roll. 11. The clouds remain in the sky. It grows dark. The wind's blowing at a steady pace as you try to keep the fire lit and build a little barrier to help protect it from the wind. Your watch goes by uneventful.
And then I'll just go sleep or go trance after that.
Say guy goes in trances.
Yeah. I call it out every time.
So did we last game.
Yeah. And there it is. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Second
Cool.
watch. Anybody?
That's me.
Go
Just
ahead.
step on. Oh, okay. 16.
16. Seems unusually dark, but given the time of year, it's not that unusual. It's just as winter is set in, the darkness lasts longer. Sunlight during the day is shorter. The wind howls. It's cold. Your watch goes by uneventful.
It's around my first hour that I'm just gonna keep on bundling up as the wind howls, and I'm just gonna think to myself, son, get to do gonna do my prayers at night. Huh. All right, so I'll do it now. Thanks again for the beauty of what's around me and beauty that I see in front of me as I look at the glittering of the snow that is just hitting that off of the campfire. Warmth I feel is because of your love. May it ever stay burning. And those that I love as well. I'll just end it. Then I'll wake up whoever's on third watch or heading to the wagon and just be like,
Who's taking third watch?
I'll take third watch.
Joshua. Trevor heads over to the wakes up Joshua.
This is
hey, hey,
it's not, huh? Oh, okay.
yours.
All right.
Trevor heads off to sleep. Joshua. It's cold.
Mm.
It's dark. Wind is howling. You need perception.
Is it dark, dark? All right. Wow. 5. I rolled a disadvantage. I'm
Ooh.
human.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you had the fire around you, but
I mean, if I want to go see out,
yeah, it's
it only lights what, like 20 feet? You ever been outside and
Yeah.
you just see eyes staring at you and you're like,
Yeah.
what is out there? Is that a bear, a fox, a wolf? I don't know.
mind plays tricks on you for sure.
Yeah.
He camps, so
Yeah, you're fully aware.
And with that, we're going to take a break here for about 20 minutes or so. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. to TM2 Studios and D20 Legends. My name is Mike. I'm your DM. I just want to reiterate, please go over to our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TM2 Studios. Give us a follow. Be entered to win this brand new 2024 Player's Handbook. Thank you. I also wanted to say thank you to the man behind the scenes, our producer in charge of keeping everything on track here, keeping us on the rails. Mr. Dean, thank you for what you do back there. We appreciate it all. Josh,
Yes.
as your friends are sound asleep, the wee hours of the morning, you hear a crunching in the snow. As it's heavy footsteps draw near.
Gonna go over to Trevor.
Uh,
Cover your mouth. I point to the direction. Get the Zay guy in. I just start waking everyone up.
As you are starting to wake everybody up. What's your armor class?
17.
17. Bolts come flying through the air. 4 of them pass by. 2 of them strike true.
All right.
For damage here. Math, y'all.
Math hard.
Math very hard.
28 total damage.
Damn.
Ow!
1 was a natural 20.
Jesus.
All right.
Dang.
Ow.
As bolts strike you in the back as you are rousing your party.
All right. I'm bloodied.
Trevor, did you give us our temporary hit points?
they're not temporary, and no, I did not.
Okay, that's it.
I'm being honest.
I know, I was keeping track of that.
Thank you.
As 3 individuals make their way up the road towards your party. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, not even. How do you do?
No, they just opened fire, so. No, they don't get. No. Shit, now we were asleep.
Yeah, I don't have my 16 armor. I'm going shield and whatever I have on me.
Well, luckily I only lose 1 point because I'm a monk now.
Yes, make note that you do not have your armor on.
No.
Yeah, and it takes a while to don armor.
Yeah, I need to figure out.
10 plus whatever your dexterity bonus.
I only have my shield, so it would have been 15. So don't
And
worry.
if you have a shield, then your shield too.
I rolled low on the other 4.
He
What's
rolled
your
the
dex
low.
modifier?
2, so it's 12.
12.
Yeah.
They went from a 15 to a 14.
16 to 12.
Yeah, getting
Make note, you do not have your. 10 plus your dexterity will be your AC. Everybody can give me a perception check. And the chaos says bolts are flying through the air at you.
natural 20 for a 25.
Nice.
9.
9,
19.
19,
25.
25,
24.
24. Well, 4 of you.
Of course.
Where are
Of
you?
course.
The 3 individuals wear the same colors of a group of individuals that you had fought mere days ago. So the group of humans that was with White Wolf, these 3 individuals wear the same type of armor and colors. You have been tracked down. Initiative roll. 25 to 20.
We
Oh, did you
I
roll
already
it?
got it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was like, wait.
I'm like, okay.
25 to 20.
22.
TJ. 20 to 15. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 to 10.
11.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 11 was it?
11.
Trevor?
Yep.
10 to 5.
8.
5.
Joshua.
Rolled a 3, didn't you?
Sure did.
Say guy. TJ. You were the first to react.
Yeah.
Level 4 abilities. Let's see what you guys got.
I was leveling monks, so.
I'm letting you know I'm bringing the heat.
All right then. I hope you have fire resistance because it won't mean shit.
Well,
Are they dressed pretty much all the same as fighters, or it's
what you could tell, they're dressed similar.
dressed? Start with the guy on the left casting magic missile.
Yeah.
Yep. 4, 4, 8, 8. 11 points of force damage.
11 points of force damage. Boom, 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 boom. Describe to me how you fire your missiles at this guy.
It's just a handout like this.
Guys,
Three-
TJ raises his hand as magic coalesce around it, and these darts, missiles, form.
Magic missiles.
How many of them?
Three.
Three?
Just three.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm not that high enough to do 4 yet.
And instantly strike the individual nearest you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Range is 120, so they're
Yep.
well within range.
Yep.
Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. That was my action. Is there anything I can hide behind?
This is a little rock outcropping right here.
I'll move behind it and take some cover.
10, 15. All right.
And I take the hide action. I'm out of sight.
Take the hide action.
Yeah.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, cunning
Nice.
action. I
All
can disengage, hide, or
There you go. Nice.
Darth.
Hide.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Stealth check. Read it to me.
Hang on a second. Back here. Hide action. With a hide action, you try to conceal yourself. To do so, you must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity stealth check while you are heavily obscured or behind 3/4 cover or total cover. You must be out of any enemy's line of sight. If you can see a creature, out of any enemy's line of sight, if you can see a creature or can discern whether it can see you. On a successful check, you have the invisible condition. Make note of your check's total, which is the DC for a creature to find you with a perception check. Condition ends on you immediately after any of the following occurs. You make a sound louder than a whisper, and an enemy finds you. You make an attack roll, or you cast a spell with a verbal content. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I try to take the hide action.
Cannot see me. I am invisible.
Okay, I'm done.
Is that it?
That's everything.
All right.
That's move, action, bonus action.
You got it. River,
Uh-huh.
the 19 hit.
Even without my armor on, yes.
Even with-
Even with my armor on.
And that's a 9. That will not. I imagine that does.
Nope.
All right. 12 points of piercing damage
Oof.
as you're struck by a bolt from a heavy crossbow.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that Joshua.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a 2. Total 11.
No.
2 bolts go flying past you. And let's make a determination here. Java, does a 14 hit?
Yep.
And does a 12 hit?
Nope.
All right. So you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
The bolt sinks into you.
Ouch.
That is their turn. We're on Shava.
Ew.
What you did to White Wolf.
I take my bow and hit the closest target near me.
Is that
Yes.
okay?
Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
What you add to the roll? That's what you add to the damage.
And that's it for now.
That is it for now. Java stands her ground.
Yes.
Trevor.
Still kind of shocked, just out of waking. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
And adrenaline starts kicking in. I'm going to run so that how far is that far guy on the end? The one with the pack.
40 feet away.
40 feet away. I'll go 20 feet forward.
Just straight.
Just straight. Yeah. Well, just 20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
You got it.
And I am going to use a channel divinity for Radiance of the Dawn.
Yay.
Each of them are going to do a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Alrighty. That is 16,
Succeeds.
21,
Succeeds.
16.
Succeeds. So they'll be getting half damage, which is 22 points of radiant damage. Reduce it to half.
11.
So,
Nice.
yep. Just
Nice.
a huge shockwave of radiant energy launching out.
You guys watch as Trevor runs to the front.
Does the shield?
This wave of energy emanates off of him in this giant wave.
And then for a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Got it. Anything else?
That is it.
Joshua!
I would like the court to realize I would like to rage. Bonus action rage. And how far is the guy behind the trees?
This guy?
Yep, for me.
25 feet.
Oh yeah, I'm running right up on him. And how's he looking?
He's looking
Still pretty healthy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna hit him.
Hit him.
Nope. Get back here. Never mind. Go back to what you were. I doubt a 13 is gonna hit.
13 does not hit. You strike him.
All right.
The heavy armor holds true.
All right, and then I stay there.
Stay there.
Actually, you know what? I'll risk it because these guys seem like they have 2 attacks. So I am going to run away like a coward and risk that extra.
So it's 20. What did I say? Where were you?
25.
Actually, I'm gonna go
25. So it's 20.
next to what is it? Trevor.
Trevor. Right there?
Yep.
All right. And he
Go
will
ahead.
take his swing.
Yep.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
That is 10 points, reduced to 5.
All right.
As this giant great sword comes down,
Oh. All right.
a blur of emotion strikes you as you run away. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Sega!
Let's see where.
Right here.
I'm just trying to look. The guy on the furthest right. Oh, man, how far is that?
Okay.
Right.
35
Okay.
feet away.
So they're all. I'm within distance of all of them.
Sure, I would say so. Yep.
Golly, the one in the middle. Am I?
This guy?
I think I'm actually gonna go for the one. I'm trying to. I'm gonna go for the one in the middle.
Middle.
The shield.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. In my left. Final decision.
This guy?
Yes.
Much movement?
I'm gonna go.
How much movement do you have?
I have the great sword.
No, how much movement
I
do
have
you
35.
have? 35.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna run up on him?
Run up on him and take a swing with the great sword.
35. You got it. Go for it.
14.
14 misses. You strike down and his armor
So
holds
I'm
true.
going to use a superiority die and do when it says precision attack. When you miss with an attack roll, you can expend 1 superiority die and add it to it. So
Sure.
not 14, 6, so 19 or 20.
20 hit.
Then
Mark off your superiority die.
got it right here. One
There you
down.
go.
All right, and then I'm just taking
Damage.
a swing with the great sword.
You already did.
Do
Damage.
his
Roll, he's got
Roll
roll
damage.
damage.
Yeah, I gotta roll
Excuse me.
damage.
Excuse me.
10.
10. He is bloodied.
Precision.
What's that?
Sorry.
It's all right. All right. Anything else? Zagine?
I'm hoping I'm understanding what I did right. I'm the way I'm reading it. Anyway, for now, I'll just hang out there.
Okay.
Call it good.
You gonna look something up?
My own edification.
What, superiority die or precision attack?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Top of the round.
Shit, can't say.
Tell me later.
Um. Move up next to Shaba. Can I get a clear shot with a bow against the guy to the
20?
no, behind her.
5.
Yeah, can I get a shot on the guy that's Zagon is
I'll give him half cover.
can I move to a point where I can get him without the half cover?
That 20 there?
Yeah.
30. I'll give that to you.
Now give me 5 more because of my movement's 35 when I'm unarmored. All right.
You got it.
Pulling out the short bow. 9. Probably not going to hit.
9 does not hit.
All right. Yeah, that'll be it.
Got it.
All right.
It's their turn. Sean? You can take an opportunity attack as he moves away from you.
Yeah.
Let's make an attack roll.
Oh, no.
Attack
Attack
roll.
roll.
Oh, attack roll.
To see if you hit
Yeah.
damage.
Yep. That is 8.
That does not hit. So dodges out of the way as you take a strike and he charges for you.
Okay. Switching weapons. Oh, pull out the swords.
All right, that is 17 to hit and 23 to hit. 20 points total slashing damage.
Jesus.
2 great sword attacks. Slice into you.
I may have to pull out the new character sooner than I thought. I'm bloodied.
Is that Joshua?
Yep.
Yep, that's Joshua and Trevor.
Stay this round there. Well, let's just finish out what he's going to do, Joshua.
All right.
Oh, wait. Trevor first. Sure. That is 16 to hit.
First, you've got to make a wisdom saving throw because of Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Wisdom.
Mhm.
16.
Succeeds. Warding Flare. Disadvantage.
That is 24.
Okay, so you take the 16.
All right. 10 points of slashing damage is a great sword attack. Swings
Okay.
down on you.
I guess I gotta roll for concentration.
Yep.
No, wait, I don't.
Wait, no, it's
It does.
yeah, you haven't done anything to concentrate on.
Yep. You're correct.
Hey, well, that's his first attack, Joshua.
All right.
That is 21 to hit.
Hits.
10 points of slashing, reduced to 5.
And I'm down.
Uh-oh.
I gotta remember that shit.
Joshua. Trevor, your best friend falls
Again.
to your side as your foe stands over him. Seven, well, that's a nat 1, that will not hit. And 22 to hit you,
Who's hitting me?
this guy with his crossbow. They know what you have.
I don't have it on me. That's it.
12 points of piercing damage.
12 points.
12 points as another bolt comes flying. That is their turn. Shava.
I'm gonna take out my bow and hit that guy.
Do it.
Yes. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage on this guy.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Trevor.
Come on, Trevor.
Looking at the situation, I need to get one of her tanks back in to the fight, so I'm going to pull out one of the adrenaline needles from the healer's kit and stab it straight into Joshua.
How many hit points?
If I remember correctly, it is his hit die.
Oh,
Yep. So
nice.
12.
So I'm just going to double check this.
Yeah, no, do it.
We're still new to
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
So healer, heavily great. Oh wait, it's in the origin. Okay. That creature can expend one of its hit point dice, and you then roll that die. The creature regains a number of hit points equal to the number rolled plus their proficiency bonus. Nice. Oh, plus my proficiency bonus. It's a 4 plus 2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. So 6
points of hit
6 points.
6 points.
6 points.
You're back in the game.
And I'm just gonna go rage harder. And bonus action. Yeah, I'll spend one healing word on are you down? Or is-
Yeah.
Not yet. Hold off on that. Nothing personal, just trying to
Manage. That's
trying to manage everything.
I see you're bloody, but nothing personal.
You're still
I'm
alive.
gonna hold on for a minute.
Yeah. You're still alive.
He yells across the battle.
You're
Are you down? No, I'm almost.
I'm feeling much better.
So I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action yet.
Okay.
So
Anything else, Trevor?
no, that's.
All right.
I'm going to hold steady while.
Hold steady. Third. Figure all that. There we go. All right. Joshua.
All right.
Life. Consciousness comes back to you.
And as I see rage again, rage harder, and I do.
Rage harder.
Yep. And I stand up, and I slash at the dude in front of me
Get him.
with my long sword. Oh, okay, better. 16.
16 does not hit.
Oh.
All right.
So you wail down on him.
All right.
His armor holds.
That is my turn.
Zagan.
Decisions. All right. Which character is over on the left?
That's me and the other
Yeah.
one of the guys.
Yep, that's
That's
TJ.
TJ right
That's Java.
Okay.
This is you.
Yep. I'm trying to decide which one needs the help the most between those two. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't know if it's possible, but can I flank or go directly behind
This guy?
that guy? Get like
Sure
an
can.
advantage attack.
Yep. Give you, what is it, +2?
+2.
Yep. And then
+2 to your attack rolls.
Yep. So we'll do the attack roll first.
There you go.
I've got it's with the great sword.
Yep. Hit him.
19, well, 24.
24 hits.
All right. This time around, I'm going to make sure to use Savage Attacker.
You got it.
Last time. So, the 3-1. That's better. So, we're going to do 10. Now, this also, 10 points of damage. Does it kill him?
Does not.
Okay. So, there is, because I have Slasher, forgot to count for that last time.
Yep.
He loses movement speed of 10.
Okay.
And,
But he's,
How many-
he's looking pretty rough.
how many feet am I to the guy with the shield?
Guy with the shield?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
How many?
20.
Yeah. Can I also move behind him and then do a bonus?
You do
action?
not have enough movement to get over there.
I have 30. I have 35 movement.
Yep,
How
I
much?
know. You moved, what? Where were you? Here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
Yep.
20, 25, 30, 35.
Not
You
quite
get
there?
Not
Shoot.
quite there.
Okay.
Yep.
I was hoping I could. Well, for now, I guess I'll just call it.
All right. TJ.
I use steady aim with my short sword. And I also get a +2.
There you go.
That's going to be more than enough because I have a 22, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Sorry, dude.
We'll use my Savage Attacker. Both first ones, so that's 6 points.
6.
Yep, 6 points of piercing.
All right.
And then my attack with the scimitar.
There you go. Now we're talking.
13, 15?
Nope. Does not
Okay,
hit.
second one doesn't hit. And that's it.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Holy smokes.
No,
He is he's rough.
What's that?
There's no sneak attack?
I didn't apply it to the first attack.
Oh,
I was hoping to hit him with a better attack on the second one. I should have done it on the first one when I actually hit, but I held it. Unless you want to allow me.
I'll allow it.
Wrong die.
4 points, 4 additional points.
Hanging on to death's door. Still up.
I got like 1 HP left.
Probably.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
My guess would be 2.
All right.
I headbutt him.
Anything else?
No.
DJ?
I've used my bonus action, my action.
All
I
right.
don't have a reaction.
18 to hit, TJ.
Yeah.
And 21 to hit.
Yep.
Total of 20 slashing.
And I'm down.
Uh-oh.
He's broke.
These 2 attacks just wail into TJ. You see beyond him as he doesn't pay any mind to use it. He goes, strikes him down. That's his turn.
Do you want to know how far past down I am? Does that matter?
Well, it's not your full, is it?
No.
Yeah. Once you just reach 0, it's unless it exceeds your hit point
Your
max.
total? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't succeed.
That would be
Well, there used to be a rule
That
that
would
if you
be
went more than
exactly.
10 down, it was considered a.
Now, I played by the rule. If it exceeds your total maximum hit point in the negative, you're fucking
Then
gone. That's it.
what is it? Your total? It's based on your total, not a fixed
Yeah.
number. Okay.
All right. Trevor?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Got it.
Have to remind you
I
of
know,
sanctuary.
man. Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 7 hit? And for the last one,
Hi.
5.
Nope.
24.
Warding flare.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
21.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's all right. 10 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
It's a great sword comes down upon you. And that is their turn. Shaba. You get done marking down your hit points. You're up.
I switch out my longbow and change to my short sword.
Shing!
You want to play that game, huh? Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
For 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Trevor.
Now that they're in my face, do they look like th're undead?
He's been in your face, but no, they've been.
Okay. I'm gonna healing word TJ.
Healing word TJ. Oh, I see that you fell down,
For 6 hit points.
6 hit points. I'm back. TJ.
And that was my bonus action.
That was your bonus action.
I am just thinking to myself, I've done this twice before. Never done this twice before. Please let this work. Please let this work. Radiant Dawn.
Radiant Dawn, what's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. Ooh, just barely. Constitution saving throws.
And
And
oh, just finished.
15.
Succeeds.
That was for that guy. 15 for that guy.
Succeeds.
14 for that guy.
Meets it, beats it.
Whoa! Holy shit.
Yep.
That's fucking unreal.
So they'll be taking half,
Half.
and that's the total is 16. So 8 points of radiant damage.
Thank goodness.
16, what?
So 8 points of radiant
8?
damage
All right.
total.
You got it. That guy's toast with 3 points.
Oh, that's close. It's close, I guess.
And 8 math here.
I think I rolled the wrong dice for my damage.
All right.
And Sanctuary is gone.
Sanctuary is gone.
I took a I took a shot.
You got it. All right. Is that it, Trevor?
I'm not moving if that's what you're asking.
Come on, man.
I'm not going to take an
a
attack.
step forward.
Take a step forward. Okay, I actually in that case, I'll make it so that Joshua has flanking by getting to the other side of the guy that we're facing.
Can't really. It's kind of obscured by trees. You can get there. Can't really quite get in there. Sorry, buddy.
All right. That's it for me.
Now Joshua can move it.
Yeah, he could.
He could move the 5 feet to his left. Get it?
Joshua.
All right. I will do that. Move 5 feet to my left for flanking.
+2.
All right. Bonus action, quick healer,
Quick healer.
which is durable. I use one of my hit dice
Nice.
to heal on the
There
spot.
you go.
And it's not. I'm unclear. Is it just the die roll or is it the whole thing? Could you go to
What is it? Durable?
What do you need?
durable?
Would you know page?
I want to say
Send you.
230 something. 236.
No, it's 20. Durable, speed of recovery. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your hit die, roll the die, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll.
Just the roll.
That's
flat
just
roll?
what it says. It's
No
flat.
bonuses.
A
No
flat roll.
bonuses. All right. So that's 8. That's still 8 points.
Yep.
Which brings me up to the math 14. And 4. For my speedy recovery, I feel like a blood clot like in my like nose area, and there's and I spit it at him like big old Louis
Oof.
all over his nice
Doesn't-
shiny whatever. I know he doesn't.
Stands there.
That being said, how's he looking?
He's looking pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, let's change that. Long sword, frenzy, as in reckless. Come on. 18 plus stuff. 23.
23 hits.
All right, so regular damage. So that is raging. That's 9
9.
plus my 2d6 for. Oh damn. That's another 9 for 18 slashing.
Jesus.
Dang.
All right, hold on.
And I have.
Let me do some math here. Hold
All
on.
right.
And he's bloodied.
All right. And then I have sap, which means he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Ooh, all right.
Nice.
I believe that's what sap.
I believe so too.
Suffocating stillness. Stable, standard, sorcerer. Spells. The Shining.
Got it.
It's in the weapons section.
Yep.
Sap master property.
215 is the page.
Yep.
Yeah, or 14.
Yeah. Disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Got it. Say
I'm
good.
gonna run right up behind the guy with the or go if I can, if the tree's not in the way. Go right behind them.
Ooh,
The guy with the.
can't get behind him. He's already gotten behind.
I can still go to the side.
You-
Yeah. Does that? Do I get some? I'm trying to get attack advantage.
+5.
plus
Multiple
five.
attackers.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's
that's
3 of
what
you
I'm
on
trying
him.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to do. So that is a 6. All right, so hold on, because I just realized I had something that I didn't have used before correctly. 1 second. So this attack miss. I'm assuming it's a 6. Or that's
Yeah.
an 11, I should say.
Yep, I'm missing.
All right, but I have graze, which means they should take 5 damage. Says if your attack roll with this weapon misses a creature, you can deal damage to that creature equal to the ability modifier you use. Which is
Okay.
So they should take 5 damage.
Sure.
And that's from the greatsword, which would have saved you going down the floor. And then I'm going to use a superiority die precision attack again.
You got it.
Since I missed. There we go. That's better. It's 24.
24 hits.
Right. Um. I'm gonna do a maneuvering attack, which that means if it with the hit, it's going to move him out of the way. Got it.
Okay.
Because I think he's the only one in the way of that.
Sure.
You savage attacker.
Yeah, please roll in your dice tray,
Okay.
not on your
You,
book.
you got it. So I'm gonna take the one that has 7, so 7, 10, 10 damage, and then the
10
maneuvering
damage.
attack. Just go back to it. When you hit the creature with an attack roll, you can expend a superiority die to move one of your comrades into another position.
Sure.
Add the superiority die roll to the attack's damage roll. So that would be my D8. 7. And then you can use your reaction to move. And choose a willing creature who can hear you. That creature can use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking an opportunity.
Sweet. Where is actually no, I'm sorry. Used it on the wrong one.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, may as well have tried, I guess.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it. And then you added on the damage.
7.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. No. How many feet did I move to get there? Do you remember? No, I don't.
You want me to count it?
And who's left to kill?
15, 20 feet.
The guy in front of you, for starters.
Yeah. I say he's still.
You know, I
he's still
thought that
must-
was Joshua this whole time. That's why I was like trying to get Joshua.
No, I'm going facts.
But I could use tactical mind and take another. I'm gonna use I could do like an additional action, tactical mind.
Tactical mind.
Yeah, it's once.
Read tactical mind.
Yeah. You got it. You have a action surge.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can push yourself
I was gonna
beyond your
say,
normal
yep.
limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take one additional
Yep.
action. So I'm gonna do another attack.
Action surge. Go for
One
it.
more attack.
Go for it.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys. That's bad. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
your
what
precision
was
attack.
it?
7. I was not gonna make it. What's that?
Never mind.
But it does do the graze for 5 points of damage. So they take 5 points of damage.
Got it.
That's not done.
All right. Top of the round.
Oh, and they're when I hit them the first time. Sorry, slasher. They're 10 feet. Movement speed is 10 feet. So
Slasher, Razor,
yeah.
TJ, you're up.
I stand up. Since my movement is 35, how many do I have? How much do I have left?
15.
15?
You are.
Can I get to the guy that's attacking Shaba?
5, 10, yep.
Can I get behind him with the 5?
15.
I can get to the side of him.
Get
Okay.
to the side of them.
So nothing, no bonuses. All right. Well, start with a short sword. Yeah, not with a 7.
Nope.
And we'll try the scimitar. 15?
Nope. Armor's too tough.
And that's all my movement. So oh, what's the inspiration do again? I keep forgetting I have that.
think it lets you re-roll a die.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out what inspiration says in the book.
Inspiration.
You can expend it to re-roll any die immediately after rolling. You must use the new roll. Okay, there you go. We'll try it. We'll see if we can get the scimitar to take 20.
20 hits.
Bravo.
Since I get one every morning after a long rest.
What is this ability?
Called being human.
Ah,
Human people.
That's 6.
6.
Well, 9 plus.
9.
If I hit him, I get my. Or no, I wouldn't have.
No.
No, not this one. Because there was an advantage and
So 9.
just 9.
9.
9. Once per turn, if you have advantage on the roll attack, you don't need advantage attack at least. No, I do. At least
no.
one of your allies is within 5.
Oh, there you go. Good call.
I have to
Get it.
That'd be me.
Have you?
I get it now.
10
10.
additional.
10 additional. Nice.
Okay. And that's my turn.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Nice. Now it's their turn.
Nice down, Shaba. Keep forgetting what it is I need to get at.
Finally had a good turn.
Decent. Remember things.
17 to hit Shaba.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
20 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Shaba fall. Take your opportunity attack there, TJ.
Oh, hell no. Oh,
Nice.
Finally.
20. Yeah,
Natural 20.
natural 20.
max plus a roll. Damage is damage. Are you kidding me?
plus max, right?
Yeah, it's plus max.
Plus
but I wanna-
one. Damage though. It's a
Yeah, I know.
above
And I
base.
used Savage Attacker already. So
Yep.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. You get it.
Actually, this actually brings up a question.
Sure.
Is it just the die roll, or is it die plus your? Because my damage technically is a d6 plus 3. So max would be 9. I roll plus 3, or just the
die,
roll?
the max die roll.
Yep.
So if it's 6, then it's 6 plus your additional die roll plus
That's
your bonus.
okay. I wanted to clarify
Yep.
how
Oh,
you're doing that.
Absolutely. Yep.
Just wanted to clarify.
Just the die, you get a full max.
Got it. So 10
plus,
points then.
So, yeah. Still, it's above what you would have normally. Yeah,
I know.
I know.
But
It's when you roll that additional 6, that and then you have the sneak attack on top of all that stuff.
That's
So,
when,
yeah.
that's when I really get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
if I can hit with the short sword off the bat. Is he
Yeah.
down? No. Nope, he moved away.
Moved away. Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to
All
follow.
right. That's his turn. Oh, man. We're going for it. You don't have sanctuary. Not that they know it.
Wisdom saving throw.
Warning flare. Forever.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to roll a warding flare?
I mean, I believe you get to say whether or not it's going to. You say the number first, right? It's gonna hit?
Yeah.
Is it a natural 20?
No.
Okay. Warding flare.
That's a disadvantage?
Yep.
All right. It was 22. That is a natural 20.
So I have to take a 22 before you do any damage.
What
I'm
about his,
down.
Uh-oh.
Because you did 18 to me the first
Yeah.
time, 10 to me the second time, so I'm at 28,
Yeah,
no matter how much damage.
Slashing, yeah. Cleric falls.
Yep.
Joshua, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
10 points of slashing damage.
All right. Reduce the 5 because range.
Take your opportunity attacks.
I will. Nope. Misses. Oh, you too.
Oh,
Yep.
No, just the attack.
oh, just sorry. I kept
Yep, just
thinking.
an attack.
Yep. That's 21.
21 hits.
All right, roll your damage.
Can I use? That was once per turn savage attacker. So
Yeah,
that's
I've already used
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do 7.
7. All right. Then it's their turn. Shava, you are on the ground, unconscious. All right. I've already rolled for you.
Oh, okay.
Keeps the
mystery.
mystery of where Shava is at. Trevor.
Yeah.
All right.
Fail.
Joshua.
Does it seem like they're retreating? Or are they just moving back?
They've moved away.
They moved
They
away?
could be retreating. They could be regrouping. They could be.
Yeah, we're not gonna have. I'm gonna chase down the guy.
We're not going to have
The
that.
guy with the backpack.
The guy, this guy,
Yep.
you rush up on him.
Rush up on him. Reckless, because why not?
Reckless.
All right, I'll take the 19 plus 24.
Nice. That hits.
All right. Oh wait, regular damage first. Do plus stuff. 7. And then the 2d6s. 7. 14.
14.
Yep.
Nice.
Sap disadvantage on his next attack and bonus action. Use another hit. Burning through my stuff. It is what it is. Okay. Take it. Right, and I'll stay right there on top of him.
Zagon.
All right. So who's left up? There's the
2 guys.
Yep.
Backpack guy and shield guy.
Yep.
You're right here.
Yep. I'm gonna go up to backpack guy. And yeah, I'm just gonna go forward.
Swing. Swing.
And yep. Just gonna go for a hit.
Yep.
That is 17.
17. As you strike down, thinking you're going to hit, he raises his greatsword and parries your attack.
So what happens? Or I don't know.
It does not hit.
Reactionary.
Yeah, finally got to use
Would a graze, if an attack does not hit, would the graze on a parry that +5 still hit?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Then let's expend a superiority die and do a precision attack,
You got it.
which is
How many
just,
superiority dice?
I get 4. This is number 3 I'm using, so I have 1 left after this. Number
Okay.
3 right here.
Sure.
I use 1. Yeah.
Yep.
If you need me to recap,
No.
I can.
We'll go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. And probably it does not hit. It's 12.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, but there's the second one
Sure, I'll give you grades.
+5.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming because it does not hit, the slashing part does not.
Nope.
Okay.
A lot to keep track of, I know.
It is, yeah. Just a quick question, just clarifying
Sure.
question. When the shield guy moved away, did he have his half speed? Because he was supposed to be half speed from before when I hit him.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify. Or is speed reduced by 10? I'm sorry, not half
Oh,
speed.
10?
Yeah, speed reduced by 10. So my apologies.
Yeah, that's fine. Nope. Yeah, thanks for looking out.
I mean I'm just gonna call it.
All right. TJ,
Shield guy bloodied, or who's bloodied?
they're both bloodied.
They're both bloodied.
Both bloodied. I
5,
did
10.
forget to call that out. My apologies.
No, I remember you said it. That somebody's bloodied. I just remember.
That was the guy that went down.
Well, no, this was after the guy that went down. Because I remember when he said the first guy was bloody.
It was this.
Yeah. All right. Can I move up to him? 35 feet of movement?
Sure, you can get
Without incurring an attack of opportunity.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
There you go.
Start out with a short sword.
Yep.
That would be a 24.
24 hits.
Savage attack of that. Same. 5 points plus an additional 10. So 15 total.
Ooh, nice.
Now I get advantage on my scimitar. And that will be a 23.
That hits.
8 more points.
Oh. Still stands. Looking around.
Move. How much movement do I have?
5 feet.
I only have 5. All right. Mm. Yeah, I can't. I don't think you'd allow me to do that. Since I still have my bonus action, can I make an unarmed attack?
You know.
That was what I was expecting. Nick just shoves my secondary attack into being
Yeah.
considered a part of my attack. It doesn't give me more
Right.
action. It was worth a shot. I had to ask.
All right.
I'm done.
You're done.
All right.
It's everybody. All right.
Is that
15 to hit, TJ,
Yeah.
and 16 to hit.
Yeah.
20
I'm
points
down.
of slashing damage.
And I'm done.
And me.
How much was it?
20 points.
He's on the run.
Doesn't need to go far in order to fire off a crossbow or anything like
And he's running backwards. He's not running forward, he's running backwards.
He's running.
Yep.
All right. Joshua,
yeah?
natural 20.
That's a disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that was a straight roll because advantage. All right, yep.
Advantage for what? What do you do?
Reckless.
He
Reckless.
was reckless.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Yep.
All right, and then 14 to hit.
For me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at 12 armor class.
10.
10.
Are
Okay,
you raging?
I am raging.
Reduced to 5.
All right.
10 slashing to you. Take your opportunity attacks.
Nope.
22.
That hits.
7. 10. 10.
10.
I call out the dice, not the not the number. 10.
You got it. 10. Joshua,
All right.
did you take your opportunity attack?
I missed.
Oh, you missed?
Yep.
All right. Java. Sorry. Oh, sorry. And Trevor. Joshua. Three of your companions lay on the ground. Battens disengaging.
Far as shield from me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet.
Yeah, let's end this. I'll go after him. Bonus action, my last die. Last hit die.
Oh.
10. And then reckless him. Ooh, 18.
You swing down.
Okay.
Think you're gonna hit.
All right.
Deflected.
All right.
Zagai?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up onto the backpack. Well, I got 35 speed, so is that within 35 feet to get to the backpack guy?
25 feet to get
Yeah,
there.
let's try and take them out. All right, and then yep, just gonna take an angry swing with my great sword,
You got it.
and that's not gonna make it. 7. I'm gonna use my last superiority die.
All right.
Do precision attack. Oh, since that one missed, they do take 5 points.
So precision attack, don't you just add it to whatever your roll was, or is that something else?
Precision attack. The way I understand it is, I'll read it again. It says when you miss with an attack roll, you can expend 1 superiority die, roll that die, add it to the attack roll.
Right. So you
Okay.
roll a 7
Oh, yep.
plus.
+3. Oh, when I said 7, I meant, sorry, I meant 12. I meant 12.
So total
Yeah,
of what?
12 plus 3 more.
Yes.
Still misses. Okay. So they still take the 5 damage, right? From the
Graze,
graze.
yeah.
You got it.
And all my spirit are done, so pretty much expended all my stuff.
You got it. That's Sagan. TJ. Miraculously, life comes back to you with 1 hit.
Natural 20.
Of all the natural 20s I have to roll.
Well, but better than a natural 1.
But that is your turn. But you are conscious again.
Okay.
Zagon is 18 to hit
Yep. It's
and 19 to hit.
they both hit.
20 points of slashing damage.
Ow. 12 hit points.
All right.
Yeah.
Take your opportunity attack.
17.
17 misses. Oh, wait, no, 17 hits.
17
Beats
hits.
it, beats it. Yep.
Pizza.
You don't get savage attack. or anything.
Nope.
Opportunity attack.
No.
4. No,
4.
sorry. Keep doing I gotta add it in.
What is it?
It's 7.
7.
I've been adding it the whole time. I haven't missed any, but I almost had it.
All right.
I should
Joshua.
Yep. Getting that.
14 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, shit. Natural 20.
Yeah.
So that is.
Yes. Whatever we get, they get.
18 points of slashing damage.
Reduced to 9.
9.
So
Yep.
10.
That durable has really come in handy.
Oh, yeah. And, nope.
All right.
Opportunity attack.
Yep. You miss.
Yep.
Dodges out of the way as they're retreating. That is their turn. Jabba. Joshua.
Nope. Going after the shield guy. There's nothing I can do for them. Dirty 20.
20 hits.
Yep. That's 10 plus 5.
10 plus 5.
15.
15. 4. 10.
As I take his head clean off. And that's everything.
That's everything. Zagon.
Well, let's go after backpack guy. I got the speed. 35.
Mm-hmm.
It's some great sword. That is 19.
That hits.
7 stacker. We're gonna take the 5, so we got 8.
8.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna use action surge, gain some hit points.
So we mean
I mean not action surge, but second wind.
second one.
Second wind.
Yeah, I just always forget what second if it's like if it's just 1d10 plus your fighter level. Okay, just couldn't remember. So. Where's the d10? That would be 10.
10.
So I'm getting 14 points back. That's my turn.
Your turn.
Yep, I'll end there.
We're up to TJ.
I stand up.
You stand up.
I use my last spell point, a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile. The guy is
Magic
still
missile.
if I can roll decent. 4, 4, so 8, 10.
10 points. As your magic missiles hit, an explosion erupts. Everybody within 10 feet of the individual takes 25 points of fire damage.
I'm down.
As
Sorry.
they explode.
I'm down to.
But he's dead.
Incinerating his down. Fucking yeah, he's dead. They got him.
What the hell just happened?
I'm down.
I'm down.
Down.
They're both down.
That's the great.
That's one person standing. Luckily, holy
One hit point. That's one
Yeah.
one.
Because you a natural 20 on a death save.
What the hell is this battle?
Told you I was bringing the heat.
Yeah, you were. Holy.
Quite literally it's like
What's the actual heat?
Apologize.
I go over to Trevor.
Forever. Okay.
Have you ever done a battle
Um,
where there's one player left?
I don't know what I can do. Can I grab, his herbalist kit and pull out one of his injectors and,
We have potions.
I know I don't. Does anybody?
The healer's kit can work for people that are non-proficient. I'll double check that. but-
Double check it.
Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing.
I know I don't.
That's gonna
I
help.
thought I
us.
gave you guys some healing.
No, you have not given us any healing.
I got
I so like a long time ago, didn't you guys have healing? Or
No.
did you use them? You probably
Never
never
got
used them in a fight.
I have-
never replenished.
I would have
them.
never-
I know I gave you guys healing potions like way back.
I would have never in my
Like,
life.
the feats of valor. I'm pretty sure you guys had potions that you.
We had
picked up.
potions, not healing
Some of you have
potions.
picked up some healing potions, but
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
no.
Uh,
Healer's kit. What does it say?
no, that's the herbalism kit. I need the healer's kit.
DJ stands before a field of bodies.
Actually, it's
We'd always
probably
say
in.
You believe it came down here. A whole new campaign starting over. It came down to your natural. Holy shit.
Hunter.
That is
The
insane.
dice giveth, the dice
Dice
taketh
taketh
away.
Healer's kit. Here we go. A healer's
There
kit.
they gaveth.
Yeah.
Okay. A healer's kit has 10 uses. As a utilize action, you can expend one of its uses to stabilize an unconscious creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check.
Oh, nice.
So technically, He can use them.
You can use them.
I want to know what. Yeah. So I take the healer's kit and I stabilize the 4 people. I doesn't give them any hit points, but it keeps them from needing to make death saving
He
throws.
smiles and knows that one of us died, right?
We'll say no, none of you have died, but one of you was very close.
Somebody had 2.
Hi.
That would have been
2
10.
fails, 1 success.
Saw you, I saw
Some
your
got
eye
the
twitch.
opposite. 2 successes, 1 fail.
I saw your eye twitch once, and I'm like,
Yeah, so
that's a
so
fail.
you're technically conscious at 0
No,
hits?
you're
not
unconscious, but you're not
have-
dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 4.
So have you taken the healer's kit to all of them? So
Yes.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4 uses out of that one.
Yep. I mean, unless there's something else I can do.
No. Is there anything else you could do? Pile them onto the wagon.
Literally.
Literally is oh yeah, not with my strength.
So the question is that what happens?
We are unarmed.
I understand everybody's unarmored. I still only have a strength of 8, so I do the best I can to get everybody back to the campsite.
We'll say it takes you quite a while, but
And then I search the bodies of our 3
Everybody.
attackers.
these
Maybe-
2 were just vaporized. This
Really?
guy, yes, from the explosion, just everything was destroyed.
What about the first guy?
First guy still.
Okay, I searched the body. Maybe
Sure.
he's got a healing potion on him or
He does
something.
not have a healing potion. He's got a great sword. He's got a heavy crossbow.
Any
got heavy
money?
armor. No.
Any money?
Well, yeah, let's see. He's got 18 gold on him, 20 silver, and 7 copper.
18 gold. 7 copper?
7 copper.
Great sword.
Armor's heavily damaged, but
Nothing
yeah.
special about the great sword other than being just a great sword.
just a great sword.
That's it. That's all he's got.
That's all he's got. All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna have a long rest then. Again. They're stable. That's all I can do. I don't.
Yeah.
Because I've only got 1 hit
As
point.
the sun rises, TJ takes many hours throughout the morning, dragging bodies back to the camp,
Well, at least a short rest.
searching through one of the attackers. Yes, you can take a short rest. Long, I mean,
Unless you're gonna allow another long rest.
no.
Okay, the only thing I can
Sorry.
do is take a short rest.
Yep.
They can take a short rest and at least spend some hit
I
dice.
mean, they're unconscious. Yeah. I mean,
That's gonna have to be your call.
It's,
I did.
Did you
I
get
have to say no on that one.
is that what?
Since they are just unconscious.
Well, then I ain't going anywhere, so everybody's gonna get a long rest whether you like it or fucking not.
That's a
Right?
I only know 5e rule. I don't know this news, the 2024 rules on this
The
stuff.
short and the long rest are pretty much still the same.
Well, in 5e, you're after an hour, anyone that is stabilized gets 1 hit point after an hour. But
It's bonkers crazy what just
I
happened.
mean, I'm all for it if that's the case, but let's read up on it.
To start a short rest, you must at least have 1 hit point. Okay.
No,
Which I got.
that's for short rest.
Yeah, that's for short rest.
doesn't say for long.
Well,
Or just stable
somebody is stable and unconscious.
Page 29 for stabilizing. Stable creature doesn't make death saving throws, even though it has 0 hit points.
Stable
It
creature
still
that
has
isn't-
the unconscious condition. If the creature takes damage, it stops being stable and starts making death saving throws again. Stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
Oh, 1d4. Four hours later.
I knew it. I knew it.
And during that 4 hours, I'm taking a short rest.
Take 3.
As morning becomes afternoon. Everybody regains a hit point and becomes conscious again.
Oh.
Oh, this happened. I just saw a big.
Okay, let's recap real quick. Everybody's gone down at least once. Who's gone down more than once? How many times? Twice total. Twice total.
This
one time.
this combat?
Yeah.
Twice total.
2 points of exhaustion. 2 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
Everybody else has 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Who's taken a critical hit?
Not me.
Yeah. No, wait. Warding flare. Sorry.
An extra point of exhaustion for you.
All right.
I don't remember. I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Additional point of exhaustion.
I'm
So
on
three.
modifier. Okay. So I'm going to see how this goes. Plus, all right.
9.
Wait, what? What is it at 3 levels?
18.
I think it's like -6 or something. Exhaustion.
And another 9 puts me back to
366.
36.
Exhaustion condition. While you have the exhaustion condition, you experience the following effects. This condition is cumulative. Each time you receive it, you gain 1 exhaustion level. You die if your exhaustion level is 6. When you make a d20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
Total 6.
Your speed is reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion
15.
level.
So that's half.
Removing exhaustion levels, finishing a long rest removes 1 of your exhaustion levels. When your exhaustion level reaches 0, the condition ends.
All right.
There you go. So 15 feet of movement lost, 15 feet of movement lost. -6 on your rolls. Everybody else is at -5 movement,
And -2 on the rolls.
-2 on your rolls. Out of nowhere, 3 more combatants, and I'm just kidding.
Okay, scorching ray.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Not after like winning by 1 hit.
And a lucky nat 20.
Yeah, and then I mean that's what kills me.
Right now, I right now
Fuck, man, that was brutal.
we should probably get moving. Those were cultists, weren't they?
Yep.
Mhm.
Which obviously they're tracking somehow the.
They're probably tracking the tablet.
Yep.
Yep. And where there's those 3, there's more.
They'll be coming. I'm just glad we didn't let them retreat.
So,
Could have been bad.
TJ, you're probably looking the best out of all of us. Can you manage the wagon?
I'll have to.
All right. I'm gonna
Help everybody into the carriage or whatever the hell this thing is. And hit
Car, whatever. It's a carriage.
and
motor
get
transportation.
on the move.
You help everybody load up. Tear down the campsite.
You do all
Severed.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's just like, I apologize. I didn't know the guy was going to explode.
Why did he explode? Is the question.
I have no idea.
Might have had a special item on him. Don't ask me. Or unless
What'd you hit him with?
Magic
is
missile?
there anything in our training that has led us to believe that there are things that can do this kind of thing?
Give me a general intelligence check if you,
All of us?
yeah, if you want.
I do.
Nope. A literal nosebleed starts as I think too hard on it.
Well,
12,
13.
13,
19.
19,
20.
20, 19 and 20. I mean, what you can surmise or assume off of this, some sort of explosive or something. Not really quite sure.
I guess he was armed with something that made him explode as soon as he fell. I don't know, but that's the best I can get.
I
Yeah,
have no
same
idea.
here.
The point is, they're dead and we're not.
I just remember seeing the fire and then blackness.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
Nope, there was no light. There was just blackness. Just black.
That's not. That doesn't sound too good for what's waiting for you.
I know how. That's what I want to get in the good with your god. I forgot her name again.
Sune.
Sude.
I mean, I've been saying it every day since at least 5 times.
Do you think that's why Sune is pissed at me? Do you think that's what's going on?
Sunni's not the only one out there that takes in souls. You don't if you don't follow anything. I mean, there's a number of things that could happen to you. I can't say for certain since I've never been on that side, but there have been a lot of theories and tales.
Well, seeing nothing but blackness is not what I would like my ending to be.
Well,
That was just pure nothing when I was down.
when we get to Drakmore, I'm gonna.
sleep for 3 days.
I need a new healer's kit, and
Yeah,
the odds of
sorry about that.
for what?
Burning 4 uses of it.
I burned 5, so
Shit.
it's we're
Pick up 2.
in the future. I'll do that. I thought 10 charges. What are the likelihood that I'll have to bring Joshua back from the dead 10 times? And I like to think that I've got them like sleeved on my bracers, and I just pull out the last one. It's a good one, but I can at least do one more.
How many hit points did that guy have when I hit him?
9.
Oh God!
Oh, just by one.
I by 1. Oh my God! Well, technically 2.
Yeah, 2,
But
but
9 he'd have been down. But
I'll give you guys something that I can do for that will at least alleviate the pain. and I'll spend 2 second level spells to cast aid
Oh, there you go.
on everybody.
Alright, so
A little
10.
bit better.
No, 5 hit points
5
each.
hit points.
Okay.
5 hit
Next
points
day.
each, and your max goes up by 5 hit points.
For the next day,
for the-
Can I use second wind out of combat? I get 2 uses.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna also use my other second
Go
wind.
for it, man.
So that's how many did you say we get?
5.
5. So that's
All right.
I would say those that are riding also,
16 and plus.
given within the hour, you could use some hit dice if you wanted to. I mean, because you're not doing anything. You'd be essentially taking a short rest. You've already taken your short
Take
rest.
it. Well, I'm driving, so
Yeah,
technically that's the only
exactly. That's why
doing
I'm
it.
saying.
And it wouldn't matter because I've burned all my hit
Yeah.
point dice.
Funny enough, I burned my hit dice during combat,
Oh!
which is a crazy sentence, but like
You kept up. You kept up.
exactly.
So
Still vertical, at least until the end.
One of my.
anyway,
You guys did good.
so
See, this is the one thing I that kind of irks me about some of the CR creatures that would be matching
look
to
at
a
this.
group. They get 2 attacks, but we don't. And that's usually where we're gonna have trouble.
Yep.
And I'm not blaming you.
Nope,
okay?
I know. No, I've been in that same boat. Well, we could talk about that after.
Are you counting us as a short rest? Like, are we all
Those who
kidding?
want to take it. Yeah.
Those
I
are-
definitely want to.
so
Hey,
Yep.
to be honest,
what?
when you went down, I couldn't think of anything to help you. All I could think of was chasing that dude off. So at the very least, keep you safe or avenge you. But I'm sorry, I'm not good with healing hands like you are.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I screwed up on my ritual, and I couldn't give you guys this little bit of boost while you were sleeping. And I haven't had a chance to make potions yet. If I had a day where we weren't moving, probably whip something up, but just been on the go for so long. Hopefully, once we get to track more, I can make it so that you guys don't have to rely on me so much for healing.
That's why I wanted to do what Zagon can do. Why I can keep it up without having to rely on you so much. Yeah.
Good to see that training has. And see, I just pass out from there. That's the start of my short rest. Just like good to see that training is.
Yeah. Good talk.
By the way,
And I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah. It's not a short rest because I have no dice, but just lay down too.
I don't know how long it takes to put the armor on, especially with the casket going, but I definitely want to get.
Sure. Yeah, everybody puts their armor on. It takes a while as you're riding in your
Not me. I just
carriage. Yeah, except for you, yeah.
pick my shield up, put it over my body.
Oh great! I gotta burn pyre for him. Sorry guys, we're gonna lose the carriage.
In the arms of the angels.
As it's slow moving through the pass due to the snow and the wet ground. Night falls, and you see Drakmore miles in the distance.
Not close enough to push through, I take it.
I'll allow if you really want to push through, knowing that when you get there, you're assuming you're going to be able to sleep for 3 days.
I hope so. Screw it. I'm gonna take
Then
the.
I will say,
I'm gonna take the exhaustion hit. I'm gonna push through the night and get us to Drakmar.
TJ, let me do it. You get some sleep. You've been helping us all day.
You guys are worse off than I am.
I'm not anymore. I
You
got
look
25 hit.
shitty.
Yeah, well,
You
I died twice, so
then lie down. I got enough sleep.
I actually think I might be the best off at this moment in time.
well, hit point wise, I'm almost full.
Okay.
I know.
But I'm just exhausted.
I only have
I'm
one
tired.
exhaustion. You have two, right?
3.
Three. Oh.
No.
Yes.
TJ. Lay down.
Yeah, fine. Somebody else take the
I'll
exhaustion.
take
hit.
over. Yeah.
How many exhaustion levels do you have?
One.
Okay. You take the other.
they're all comparing it. How exhausted are you? I'm really exhausted. I'm not that exhausted.
We're just all cranky.
Grumpy.
Grumpy and
It's been a
cranky.
rough day.
We survived on 1 hit point. Come on.
Dead.
On a deep
Literally.
roll.
On a DM's roll, too, at that.
What a day.
Just for fun, I rolled my last saving throw just to see. You want to know what it was? 2.
Would have been the
In other news,
forever.
if I did go down, like if you did roll death saving throws, I get advantage. Just throwing it out.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Good to know.
Just trying to live out of spite.
Literally.
As our group enters into Dragmore Academy, we are going to end tonight's session.
Beaten,
Right.
bloodied, exhausted.
Our group has prevailed
Somehow.
by 1 hit
By
point.
1 hit point.
By the grace of God and a hit point.
Oh. Disgusting.
We will see what happens next episode.
As a dragon shows up.
Well, it is Drac Moore.
You know what?
So-
You are correct. Drakmore it is.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. From all of us here at TM2 Studios and us here at D20 Legends, thank you for watching. Have a good night and take care of yourself.